So the question is, why are there no cheese recipes? Or why, if you find a cheese recipe, does it sometimes not work? And the reason is you're not baking a cake. You're working with a lot of variables. So not only does the composition of the milk vary, and in regards with fat, protein, and lactose, and some other things, especially if you're going from one breed or one animal to the next. And then, of course, your ingredients will also differ. So, rennet, for example, gets classified into IMCU strength, International Milk Clotting Units, and that will vary. So, you'll have to adapt your rennet accordingly to get the same amount of IMCUs as the recipe used. And then also your culture strength will differ, etc., etc. So there's a lot of variables, and even during the production, it might be that whoever wrote the recipe had a faster way or a slower way of heating or cooling that you used, or the vessel that they're using is easier to agitate, or which brings down the moisture quicker, or for whatever reason. So there's a lot of variables. So I'm not saying there you can't have a recipe, but the recipe only comes when you've tried the basic method in your place, in your factory or your kitchen, and then you start to standardize your method. So you act accordingly by knowing the principles of cheese making. So principles comes before methods. So if the cheese is too dry or too wet or too salty or to this or to that, you, according to the principles, mix up the method until you get a method or then recipe that works to the T every time in your production facility. Okay,